It's time once again to follow along with me, Miss B. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and hit the notification bell for new videos. Let's get started into week 8 of quarter 1, Intro to Color Theory, and we'll be doing the rainbow fish. Supplies we'll need for this project will be paper, a black crayon, or a black marker, or pencil. So choose one of those things that you'd like to draw with. I'm going to be using a black marker so that you can see all the lines I put on the paper. So remember, you're going to follow after me. The first line we're going to put on the paper is an upside down U. And we're going to make it pretty large. We also want to make sure that the U is wider than usual. Then we're going to connect that with a right side up U, kind of making a lemon shape. The next shape we're going to make is a circle. This is going to be for Rainbow Fish's eye. Next, we're going to make another circle inside of that circle. So we have 2 circles. We're going to add one more tiny circle inside of that circle too. We're going to fill in the second circle we drew, leaving the first circle and the third circle open. This creates his eye. You're going to give him a tiny eyebrow. Then we're going to move over to his mouth. So we're going to draw a little happy face first. And then we want to draw his lips. So this is going to be like making a half of heart shape. So we want to go up and then curve down and touch the happy face. Then we're going to make another upside down U to finish his lips. Next, we're going to give him a little smile line. Remember, feel free to stop and start this video as much as you need to at home. We're going to go up to the top of our fish and we're going to draw a curved line all the way to the bottom. This is going to separate his face from his body. So next we're going to work on his fins. We want to go a little bit in front of the line we drew, so over his head, and we're going to go up and make a bump, come down, go up and make another bump, and come down again. Now we're going to make his bottom fin. And I'm going to measure 2 finger distances from the body line. And I'm going to make a dot. And I'm going to make a curved line down with a little hook. And another curved line and a hook. So it almost looks like an upside down teardrop. I'm going to add some details next. And I'm going to follow the line that I made. So it goes up and curves. And I'm going to do 4 of these. There's 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go down to the bottom fin and I'm going to follow the line of that curve. 1, 2, and then 1 in the middle. 3. So now we want to do his back fin or his tail. This one's going to be a little bit tricky. So I'm going to go to the middle of the line. I'm going to curve up first, go down and up again, and then I'm going to mirror that and go down first, up and down again. And then I want to connect the top to the bottom. So I'm going to start up at the top and connect it to the bottom, making a wavy line. So up, down, down. And then you have a fishtail. We do want to add some details. So again, we're going to follow the shape of our line to create the details in the fin. Or just make a nice wavy line. Next, we want to work on Rainbow Fish's scales. This is the body of our fish. Now you can turn the paper just like I did to get this started. And you want to make upside down U shapes, letting them touch each other at the bottom, and then going again. So you should be able to fit about 5 or 6 little scales on the bottom line first. Then we're going to do another row. And we're going to go from the top of one to the top of the other. So you start in the middle, go up, and touch the middle of the next one. Again, start in the middle to middle. And we're going to continue this until we fill the entire fish body. So now we're going to turn our paper back the right way. We're going to add a few more details. So we want a couple bubbles coming out of his mouth. So bubbles are just going to be tiny circles, and you're going to do them different sizes. So we'll have some medium-sized bubbles, some small bubbles, teeny bubbles, and then some large bubbles. The last detail we're going to add is some seaweed to the bottom of the ocean. This can get a little tricky, but it's also a lot of fun. So we're going to start at the bottom of our paper, and we're going to make a wavy line up. Then we're going to go back to the top of the wavy line and go in the opposite direction. That way it looks like it's moving in the water. And we're going to do a couple of these. So I'm going to make about 5 pieces of seaweed. You can do as many as you'd like or as few as you'd like. And there we have our finished drawing of rainbow fish. So the last thing we need to do is color them in. So for this project, I'm going to be using crayons. If you have color pencils or markers, you can use those as well. My friends at home, if you'd like to paint your rainbow fish, I encourage you to do that. Those of you at home that have access to your kitchen, you can cut little pieces of tin foil or aluminum foil, and you can make those for some of his gills, and then he'll be nice and shiny just like in the story. So I'm just finishing up my drawing by adding some water to the background. And there we have our finished rainbow fish. Don't forget to submit your assignment on Schoology for full credit. Click that like button. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me about your project, and have a nice day.